Good morning, everyone. 11:30. It's a fantastic day to be at Howard High School. Really to break ground on what has been a long time pursuit and work for many people. Many people here today, and that we just want to thank. So we have, individuals that really make dreams come alive, and I want to recognize them. Hanifa Shabazz, thank you for being here. Xanthia Oliver, thank you very much. Representative Stephanie Bolden, thank you. And Stephanie and I go way back to days at Christiana High, which I appreciated her being across the hall from me. We also have board members, Ms. Madeline Johnson, our vice president, and Mrs. Renee Tashner. Thank you. So many people work hard to get this done, and I also want to give a special recognition to our former superintendent, just retired. I'm doing this, and I'm day 2.5 on the job. So really, this was a pursuit of Dr. Victoria Garrett. This was something that was near and dear to her heart, to let the kids at Howard High have a field in which they could practice on. We heard a lot of testimonies from students that really just wanted something safe to work on. They could get better as well. We also want to thank, so once this comes to fruition, we partnered. So we want to thank our partners with ABHA, with EDIS. Really thank Brian DeSabatino for being here as well. So with that, we're real excited about today. I'd like to turn over the mic. I'm going to ask a couple people to speak. I would first ask if any of the board members, Madeline, would you like to say any words, or thank you?
Well, this takes me way back because I was raised here. This is my territory, and before any of them were living. But anyway, I'm so grateful to be here. I really am. I wouldn't have missed it for anything in the world. And I know my father is jumping in heaven because he played football for Howard. And they never had uniforms, but they always won the game. But thank you all for being here, for your support. I sincerely, with humble adoration, thank you so very much. It lets me see and look around to see exactly who the supporters were. And I'm not going to call out any names because I'm going to forget everybody. So, but again, I thank you. And I'm going to have to leave early. I don't like dirt anyway, but anyway.
Thank you very much, Madeline. So I'd also like to turn it over to Dr. Victoria Garrett, hear a few words from her and from her vision to come to fruition. Vicki?
Thank you. So I want to take this opportunity. There are a lot of people to thank. So I won't start because Joe really did the thank yous. This idea of a turf field for Howard has been in play for a while. I mean, the concept of a field for Howard has been in play probably since I came back to Newcastle Votech. And we looked at so many different possibilities that just didn't come to fruition. And this particular site that our young people have been practicing on for over 30 years really became the ideal spot to really create an area that our young people here at Howard would be proud of. And I really don't think I want to be here when they first see it, because they're going to be amazed the way this turf field is going to look. And they're going to be so proud of it. And that gives me a lot of joy. And again, EDIS has been spectacular. Jerry Dougherty, I want to say special thanks to you. Thank you. And here I start, and I'm going to do this then. With ABHA has been amazing. So Brian, thank you. Carl, thank you. Tom Ogden, I appreciate everything you've helped us out with from the city and the mayor's office. And certainly our major players too. Xanthia, you have been incredible. Hanif, you've been amazing. Without you supporting this and getting this through to help us out with City Council, it just would not have come to fruition. And in fact, I was on vacation and chomping at the bit. I mean, certainly I couldn't put off vacation when the vote was taking place. My family would never have forgiven me. So I was like waiting for that phone call to come through. And I also heard the kids were just like elated. They were elated when the vote went through. So I want to also take this opportunity to thank board members who supported this concept. Without them, this would not have come together. And certainly we were fortunate because we had some funding based on the renovation we've done on the 1927 building. So I may have left Brian, I know you were recognized, but again, thank you. You guys have been spectacular in helping us out with the 1927 building and then this particular project. I really can't wait till we literally have the ribbon cutting on this particular project. So we'll probably be back together in order to do that. So thank you. And then Howard, Leah Anderson is here, our assistant principal. Colleen Conady, our principal, is here. So thank you both for everything you've done for our school. And how can I forget Gerald? Oh my gosh, Gerald. Gerald Allen, our Director of Operations. He has been my right hand, left hand, and he has been somebody I've relied on for 8 years. And he's been amazing. And he has been a great liaison with our community as well. So if I've forgotten anyone, I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, Michael Prisuaro, sorry, another assistant principal is here. So thank you all for everything you've done to help us make this such an important day as a groundbreaking for our students. So thank you. Oh, Stephanie, how can, see, I knew I'd start because Joe started. So I need to say this about Representative Bolden. She used to work at Votech at one time, abandoned us and went to Christina. And is that what it is? And she has been an enormous help. Again, we wouldn't have the funding that we did for the 27 building without the help of our legislators. And Representative Bolden has been one of our huge, huge supporters. So thank you. So if I missed anyone, again, my apologies. And I did. Al over there, Al Schrum Jr. has been on this job as supervisor of facilities for 6 months. And he has undertaken some enormous projects in that 6 months. And he is just, Al, you're doing a fantastic job 6 months on the in this new responsibility. Thank you for everything you've been doing. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Garrett. So as we commence, I think we're going to grab some shovels. Prior to doing that, I do just also want to extend a greater thank you to the entire community. Howard High School represents so much to so many people. It's a beacon of hope. But for so many students and for those of us who have walked the halls and actually worked in the building, it is a source of pride and joy for people within the community, for those who attended, and for everyone, all the alumni. So with that, we're proud of this school. We're proud of what it represents. We're proud of the inspiration it gives. And we're indebted to the community for such a wonderful possibility of making this field happen. So thank you. I think it's time to grab some shovels.